Panama City, Panama, the crossroads of the world.
I'm Desiree.
And I'm Steve.
From diapers
To departures.
our kids are grown.
And now it's our turn. Come explore the world with us.
After Costa Rica, we spent a week in Panama City. We mainly wanted to go there to see the Panama Canal. The flight was easy, took about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and when we arrived, we were excited to hit the ground. On the drive to our Airbnb, we noticed that there was a lot of garbage, and the neighborhood we were staying in was a bit run down. We were on the outskirts of the historic center Casco Viejo. Fortunately, the apartment building itself was very new and modern. The first few nights we were there, we noticed that there was festivals happening. That was a lot of fun, watching all the locals dance and sing. But by the second day, we weren't feeling too well. We had come down with the virus, and after that, we didn't get to do too much. The few things that we did do included taking a walk to the Parque Maria Carter Pantalones. We were able to see bike races happening, which was pretty cool. We also walked to San Felipe, which is considered the old city's heart, and checked out the beautiful market that it had. We got some produce and some meat and decided we were going to be staying home and cooking until we got better. When we did start feeling a little better, we checked out Casco Viejo, which was about a 5-minute walk from the house. One of the activities we did enjoy was walking through Casco Viejo, also known as the Old Quarter. It's the historic heart of Panama City and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Founded in 1673 after the destruction of the original city, Panama Viejo, the district is filled with Spanish colonial architecture, picturesque plazas, and ornate churches. Today, Casco Viejo is one of the most popular places to visit in Panama, with its mix of history, art, and nightlife. Highlights include Plaza de la Independencia, the Metropolitan Cathedral, the National Theater, and the Canal Museum of Panama. We loved strolling around the streets and checking out all the beautiful buildings.
We went to check out Miraflores Visitor Center, and it was about $38, and it was actually quite cool. So they have this movie that you go to, and it explains the whole breakdown of how they built the Panama Canal, the reason for it, and all the hardships that came from it. We lost a lot of people to malaria and also snake bites and stuff like that. But what they ended up doing is actually using a river that is already inside of Panama, and they basically, cut through on each side to that river. And believe it or not, even though the Panama Canal connects two oceans together, obviously the Atlantic and the Pacific, the actual canal is completely fresh water. And the whole thing is run without pumps, so it's all based off hydrostatic pressure by opening valves. It does take about 10 hours for a ship to go from one side to the other. It definitely cuts down on the the excitement of watching a ship go through, because it is moving ungodly slow, as you can see in this video. But it really was cool to see such a modern engineering marvel like the Panama Canal in person. And I'm glad I got to do it.
All right, let's go over our cost for our time in Panama. Our estimated cost for flights was $150 to $468. The actual cost came out to $305 for the both of us. For transportation, we estimated about $100, and we only spent $69.05. And that was taxis to and from the airport and to and from the Miraflores Visiting Center. For rent for a week, we estimated $400 to $500, and we spent $474.06. Internet, we estimated $100, but because it was still part of the July cost, we only spent $10, and that was for an app. Groceries, we estimated about $60, and we actually spent $154.44. For groceries, we estimated $60, but we spent $154.44. Dining out, we estimated $500, but only spent $142.26. And that was mostly because we were sick and we tried to stay home to recuperate and not spread our germs. The fun things. We estimated $200, but actually spent $38.44. That was for the Miraflores Visiting Center. And again, we were sick, so we didn't do a lot of venturing too far from home. Miscellaneous, we had about $100 to $200 for estimated costs, but we only spent $3.27 on a souvenir. So estimated total was $1,660 to $2,178, and we ended up spending $1,197.32. So maybe getting sick was a good thing because we saved some money.
That wraps up our time in Panama.
On to Colombia.